Hi, it's me. It's Angela Hermanns again. It's day 3 since I decided to just make some videos, mm, more so I could see my progress from when I was avoiding tapping and got sick and just decided that avoiding wasn't really getting me anywhere. And seeing as how I am a faster EFT practitioner, maybe I should start practicing what I preach. So it was interesting that I had this feeling like, I've done sessions, I've done a lot of sessions, I've done crossfire sessions, I've had them done on myself. I did a lot of tapping on myself, and I was thinking, hey, you know what? I've worked on my big capital T stuff. I even worked on my lowercase t traumas. I don't really have a lot of issues. There might be some small things, but really, what more could there possibly be to tap on? And yet, I had some memories that weren't really memories. They were these snapshot photos, and the information around them wasn't really a lot of information. It was a less than positive connotation. And some stuff had come up before I went to redo this last level 1 in Oklahoma. And while I was there, I got a rush of information during training, and I failed to work on it, and I failed to get help from other people. So, like I've said in past videos, once I got sick, I realized just do it. And if your biggest fear is doing your own stuff, then attack that fear and get over it and do your stuff, work on your big stuff. And so I worked on my big stuff, which I didn't really consider that this was big stuff, and it was big stuff. And so I did it, and I'm feeling so much better. My body's getting stronger and stronger each day. And I realized that it's amazing that it doesn't really matter how much our mind tries to avoid knowing something or admitting something, that what the mind avoids, the body will hold, and it will show itself in pains. It will show itself in inabilities to function properly. I was thinking back to when I went to buy a new car, and I wanted to drive stick again. And yet, when it came to going to test drive that car, I made my partner do the test drive because I had this fear that there was going to be the salesman in the car and I was just going to screw it up all over the place. And I was looking back at that today and I thought, seriously, what was that? And all of a sudden, I remember first learning how to drive stick. And there was my boyfriend in the passenger seat. He drove the car off of the lot and took me around into a neighborhood. The salesman never came with us at that time. And I stalled, and oh my, I must have stalled like 12, 14, maybe even 16 times. I can't really remember. And now when it came to going and doing a test drive, there was that link. There was that fear, again, that I was going to screw it up, that I wasn't going to get it right, that I would be the laughing stock because my boyfriend just kept laughing at me. And at the time, I remember there was no radio to turn on. I just needed to get out of the car and escape. And so it was really funny. This morning, I was working on that memory, and I drive stick, and I drive stick really well, actually. And I went back and I released everything from that memory, and it was amazing how many other things were tied to that. So I just wanted to share with you, keep tapping. If it feels like something you want to avoid, that's what you want to tap on. That's where you want to go. You don't want to tap to avoid. When you feel whatever it is you feel, go back. Go back to the first time it is that you felt that way. Go back and find, if you picture a dandelion, you want to go back and find the seed that grew the weed, that cast more seeds, that create behaviors that you don't even know where they come from, and yet they're there. So when there's resistance, it's where you need to go. And tap, like Robert says, tap until you pass out or tap until you die, because, life keeps changing and keeps throwing more things at us. And when you think there's no more problems, go watch a video. Go check out a video on healing magic on YouTube. Go watch a video with Alan Combies and Jonah Robbins, and trust me, you'll find more stuff. So happy tapping. Peace. I love you all. Tap, tap, tap. Ciao.